Um, well, that was a nice Survivor Series, wasn't it? So, I was completely prepared to come into this pissed off as all hell, but it actually ended pretty well. So, here we go, guys. Survivor Series review recap. All in all, it's an okay pay-per-view. I accidentally restarted my PS4 when I went to shut it off. So, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I like shutting this off right when I record. It makes it easier for me. So, to the recording area. And by that, I mean my basement. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. That is really dark. You probably can't see me. So, all in all, we have a total of 8 matches. 8 matches to go over. Some I won't talk about as much as others, but that's just how it is. So, in the kickoff show, we had 2 matches that were randomly announced to be put in there, which honestly, I can see why these were not announced until tonight, because they were okay. I liked them. I liked some moments of the kickoff show matches. I liked some moments of Survivor Series in general. I loved the ending of Survivor Series. But here we go. The first match was a 6-man tag team match between the cruiserweights of TJ Perkins, Rich Swann, and Noam Dar, who picked up the victory, against Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Arya Daivari. Yeah. The second match was Kane pretty much dominating Luke Harper, which is not really a shock. It's Kane. He's not going to fucking lose at Survivor Series. Come on, it's Kane. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Both of those matches, I mean, seeing Perkins back already so fast after his neck injury, was kind of pretty cool to see, I guess. He did some flippy shit. They all did some flippy shit. It was badass. I loved watching the match. I was not expecting Perkins. I was expecting Sin Cara, to be honest, when they said it was a 6-man tag match in the Cruiserweight division. I was like, oh, it's going to be Sin Cara, Swann, and Dar, right? Nope. Swerved like a motherfucker. TJ Perkins comes out. To start off the night for the actual main show, we had the 5-on-5 women's traditional elimination match. Nikki Bella sadly got jumped backstage. She doesn't know by who. None of us do. She got jumped backstage by somebody and was not able to compete because the doctor did not know how badly hurt she was. So Coach Natalya took her place. I swear if we find out Natalya is the one that jumped her, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Like, you guys have no idea. All in all, this match rated on an up for me because I did get the prediction right. Raw did end up winning. The order of eliminations was the first person to go was Carmella. Not really much of a shock there. Second person, Alicia Fox. Third, Naomi. Fourth, this one shocked me, Sasha Banks. I actually had her ending the match. Fifth, Natalya. Sixth, Nia fucking Jax. I actually got eliminated. Seventh, Alexa Bliss, and finally 8th, Becky Lynch. The sole survivors, the last 2 people left in the match for Team Raw were Charlotte and Bayley. Immediately after this, I skipped a lot. Or did I? Oh, I didn't write it here. Never mind. Immediately after this, Charlotte jumped Bayley because obviously she fucking jumped Bayley. You guys should see that one coming. That's not that much of a shock. All in all, I did like this match. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end. I thought it was going to end with Nia Jax as the sole survivor right after Sasha Banks. Sorry, it's screeching. Right after Sasha Banks gets eliminated. However, I did end up liking the match a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah. It's a pretty good start to the show so far. Match number 2, the IC title match. Like I said, you guys, I wasn't really sure where I stood on this one in the actual final prediction video. I did end up making my standpoint tonight, though. I was rooting for The Miz. I wanted to see the belt kept on SmackDown, and it did. The Miz ended up winning. He was attacking Sammy's leg a lot, so Sammy couldn't really do a haluva kick or anything. There was a lot of figure fours being locked in by both The Miz and Sammy. I'm trying to remember how it ended. Oh yeah. It was kind of a screwjob type finish. Zayn had The Miz in a figure four, which I know the Montreal Screwjob was a sharpshooter. You guys don't need to tell me. I know my wrestling history. But yeah, Maurice rung the bell, distracted Sammy. Miz got a nice roll up, and that was it. That was the end of the match. Miz rolled him up, pinned him. It was over. No skull crushing finale, which kind of made me sad. I do like the move. I don't really like the Miz, and I felt disgusting for fucking rooting for him to win. But yeah, it's just how it is. Between the last two matches, we had a few backstage segments. Shane pumping up Dean and AJ, making sure they're on the same page for tonight. Gallows and Anderson made a bunch of stupid chin jokes towards James Ellsworth, because obviously Foley broke it up and offered Ellsworth a spot on Raw. Ellsworth obviously declined. And then Ellsworth pretty much talked about how he was a huge fan of Foley's growing up, and then went to turn around after Foley left, and Braun Strowman's chest was in his face. That's gotta be a sight you want to see. Yeah, okay. On to match number 3 of the main show, the Tag Teams 5-on-5 tag match, or 10-on-fucking-10. Yeah, it was an okay match. I didn't like this one. It made no sense how it ended. So let's go through the eliminations first. First elimination was Breezango. There's not really much of a shock there, because, come on, it's Breezango. Do you really think they're going to last that long? The next elimination was The New Day. Pretty big shock, them getting eliminated right after. It was a nice super kick from, I think, Jay? I don't know. I don't really know. I think from Jay to get The New Day out of there. Kind of fucked my prediction, though. I had American Alpha taking them out at the end of the match with a Grand Amplitude and winning. Third elimination was the Hype Bros. I was kind of sad to see them go so quick in the match. You know, I figured they would last a little bit longer at least. You know, maybe get out 4th or 5th. But no, they were out 3rd, which kind of sucked. Shining Stars were 4th, which just goes to show you how surprised I was by the Hype Bros being eliminated. Because seriously, the Shining Stars lasted longer than them. But then again, the Shining Stars lasted longer than the Raw Tag Team Champions. So, I don't fucking know. Let's see. Fifth elimination was American Alpha completely getting rid of my prediction of them being the sole surviving team, getting the win for Team SmackDown. Elimination number 6 was Gallows and Anderson, which kind of shocked me. I expected them, after I realized that Team Raw might win this one, I was kind of expecting Gallows and Anderson to be the winning team for Raw, but I was wrong. They got eliminated right at this point, and it was kind of shocking to see the bigger guys getting eliminated quicker. 7th elimination was the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Heath Slater and Rhino. Rhino looked really weird. Rhino shaved a bit. Like, he shaved a lot of his facial hair, so he looks so fucking babyface. Like, imagine 2003 Triple H, like his face, how fat it was. That's what Rhino looked like. Rhino looked like that, and it was so unsettling to see. Like, I honestly didn't even think it was him when he walked down. I was like, who the fuck's that guy with Slater? Because that's definitely not Rhino. Like, honestly, he looked like a preteen fucking boy, and it was just shocking. 8th elimination was Smack Talka, Skywalker, and Cass Baka. I don't know where I was going with that one. But yeah, Enzo and Cass went out next. Not really much of a shock there. The Usos kind of just started fucking dominating at this point. And finally, the last team to be eliminated was the Usos. There was a lot of nice moves between Sheamus and Cesaro and the Usos, honestly. I feel like this was probably my favorite part of the night up until the ending of tonight of Survivor Series. The Usos got a double super kick on Cesaro because he kind of took the bullet for Sheamus. There was a nice super kick to the back of Cesaro's leg while he was trying to lock in the sharpshooter on Jay, kind of reminiscent of the thing that happened to American Alpha. And then Jay locked in Tequila Sunrise. It got broken up. Did it get broken up? No. Cesaro reversed it into the sharpshooter. And as Jimmy went in to super kick it, like to break the thing with a super kick, Next thing you know, Sheamus out of fucking nowhere with a bro kick, and Jay, I guess, tapped during that time. I didn't hear him tap or see him tap, but that was kind of how it ended. And Team Raw won with the survivors being Sheamus and Cesaro, obviously, which this one shocked me. Not for the fact that Raw won or the way it ended. No, it shocked me for the fact that from a business standpoint, like, you guys gotta look at this. Like, this is a business type thing. Like, you just gave them 2 wins for that. 2 fucking wins for the damn Survivor Series traditional matches. Like, dude, what are you guys thinking? That's so stupid. Because the fact of the matter is that you guys are using this to set for storylines, which is stupid. Oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow night on Raw, Sheamus and Cesaro will have a title match against The New Day. Because obviously, you know, like I said, they're setting up for fucking storylines, which is stupid because this is literally just like, dude, set up for fucking storylines on your own damn pay-per-views. Don't use the fucking brands, the double brand fucking pay-per-view for your fucking storylines. Because honestly, it's going to annoy the shit out of the fans, which annoyed a lot of people, me included. Because going into the final match, it'd make more sense if it was a tiebreaker match, not a fucking 2-0 lead for Raw. Because if you don't count the title matches, they're up 2-0 on the matches. Makes no fucking sense, you guys. None. But yeah. During the break between this and the next match, there was a very nice Brian Kendrick vignette promo type thing, whatever you want to call it. He was talking about everything, you know, how he is the Cruiserweight Championship. He is, or champion, not championship. He is the Brian Kendrick. You know, he went through that kind of shit, saying Kalisto wasn't going to beat him and stuff. But yeah, take a guess at what the next match is. The Cruiserweight title match. All in all, this match was awesome. Obviously, if Kalisto won the championship and the Cruiserweights would be going to SmackDown, which I was rooting for because I was like, fuck, they'd be so much better utilized on SmackDown over Raw. They wouldn't be getting these crappy, constant fucking 6-man tag matches, first off. There would be a bigger feud for the title. It wouldn't just be Brian Kendrick versus TJ Perkins like it always is. But yeah, it was really stupid. I really feel like the Cruiserweights aren't getting used properly in Raw. And then, right as Kalisto might actually win, Baron Corbin comes out and attacks Kendrick, DQing Kalisto, and then gives Kalisto an end of days, which obviously keeps the Cruiserweights on Raw to be fucking underutilized and stupidly used. But, like, them moving to SmackDown would make so much more sense because of 205 Live. And then... I'm sorry, you guys. It's almost 11, and I'm tired as shit because that was a fucking long-ass pay-per-view. Oh, it started at 7, and I'm tired as hell. So I'm going to bed right after this is done. Continuing on, though. But yeah. So, I was kind of pissed that Corbin came out and ruined that. Daniel Bryan yelled at him backstage. That was pretty much it, I guess. There wasn't really much else to talk about on that one. Excuse me. Finally, onto the 5-on-5 match you guys really care about. The 5-on-5 men's traditional. I believe this is the one that also has the stipulation of winning team gets to take a few superstars from the losing teams, I think. I think it was just this match that had the stipulation on. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this match is the stipulation match. The one that the winning team can take superstars from the losing team's brand, which I guess I'm glad SmackDown won this one. Spoiled it just a bit. But, come on, you guys. Obviously, they're not going to give a fucking clean sweep to Raw. God, they don't deserve it. They've been getting their asses dominated in the ratings for the past fucking month and a half. First off, this match was long as fuck. This was an hour and 10-minute long match. That is 70 minutes of the same 10 people fighting. It took so fucking long for somebody to get eliminated. You guys have no idea. Like I said, guys, I'm really tired. My fucking yawn face looks terrible. First person eliminated, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Because of AJ Styles and him were kind of fighting. Braun Strowman eliminated him. And then big man Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac down. Oh, I love Shane. Came in and was pretty much holding his own against Braun, surprisingly. And then Bray and Randy set Braun up on the table. And Shane did the elbow drop. You know what he does, you guys. The crazy fucking elbow drop that he does off of every fucking structure because he wants to die, apparently. Like, seriously. Backlash, WrestleMania. Man, he's going to kill himself one of these days. It's so terrible to say that, but it's true. But yeah, after that, Braun took a while to get up, actually. Like, it was surprising. Braun was taking a while to get up, and as he was going to get back in the ring right before he got counted out, guess whose hands grab him right from underneath the ring? That's right, the team mascot for SmackDown, James Ellsworth. It was awesome. Apparently, Ellsworth is also getting a contract for SmackDown, which just, beautiful. It's awesome. I love the idea of him getting an actual contract. But yeah, Braun was out by countout. Kind of chased Ellsworth down and tossed him through the service tables at the top of the ramp. Pretty much the next few are just like, damn, dude. The next 2 in a row are Raw people getting eliminated. AJ and Chris were going at it for a while, and I think Chris threw AJ into Kevin, and Kevin fell. Kevin came back in with the list of Jericho. Of John Bon Jericho, the list of John Bon Jericho, Sparkle Crouch, whatever the fuck you want to call him, and busted AJ over the face with it. Over in the face with it. I was gonna say over the head and then change it to face. So I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, tired. Didn't get out of the ring in time, got disqualified, and after he hit AJ multiple times with the list of Jericho, Jericho was all crying and sad, so he went to go pick it up and then got eliminated. Excuse me. And that took out Team Kevin and Chris right there, like, really quick. At this point, it's a big, nice 4-on-2 match right here. Yeah, it was awesome. Obviously, the last 4 competitors for SmackDown are Shane, Bray, Randy, and AJ against the last 2 former members of The Shield, Seth and Roman, which I loved. This match, honestly, just, like, at this point, it went from, like, here, like, this was the level it was at, to, like, off the charts, guys. It was awesome. So, it was Shane and Roman for a while. What else? Yeah, okay. Wait, no, not Shane and Roman. It was AJ and Roman for a while. And then AJ tagged Shane in after Shane, surprisingly, Shane could still get back up after dropping that elbow. Like, he was not up for a very long time after dropping the elbow on Braun, but AJ kind of threw him back in the ring. He's kind of just laying at ringside, well, on the apron. He ended up coming back in. He was going for coast to coast to hit Roman. It was so beautifully set up, and then next thing you know, Roman gets up, and my God, that spear. I swear, the look in Shane's eyes after that spear, I thought he was legitimately dead. Like, yeah, I thought he was actually fucking dead. I was that fucking scared. But he got hurt, I guess. He got injured, and Shane got eliminated 6th, or 5th, sorry, not 6th, 5th, because of an injury. I hope he's going to be okay. I hope he'll be on SmackDown Tuesday to let us know what's going on and if he's okay. I'd feel really bad if after putting himself through all that work, he just got hurt and couldn't do what he loves anymore, which is putting his body on the line anyway, so who cares? Next, we have the last Shield member coming back, Dean Ambrose. He came out and jumped AJ. AJ got payback. AJ got some karma like a motherfucker for the start of the match because he started jumping. He started fighting Dean, but Dean came back, started beating the shit out of AJ, and then as security is trying to get Dean away, they pulled him over the barricade. They pushed him over the barricade. They were trying to get him away. Seth and Roman jumped security, got all the way to Dean, and then they started jumping AJ together. And then I think you guys can see where it's going. They picked him up, went over to the Spanish announce table. They were going to do a different announce table, but then Roman goes over to the Spanish one. He's like, I'm going to put him through this one. I don't like you guys. Destroys that announce table with the Shield triple power bomb. I'm a huge mark, and I marked out like a motherfucker to this. You guys have no idea. It was awesome. And then AJ got thrown back in the ring, and Seth pinned him. Yeah. Sorry. I think Yeah. I think at this point, Luke Harper comes out. It's Bray and Randy versus Seth and Roman, and Luke Harper comes out to help them. And as like, if you guys watched WrestleMania a few years back around when the Shield was still on and the Authority was with Seth Rollins, he went for a curb stomp on Randy Orton, and Randy reversed it into an RKO. He did kind of the same thing. Seth was about to go for a frog splash onto Bray, and Randy just out of fucking nowhere RKO's him beautifully, and Seth got eliminated. I also tweeted, if you guys don't know, I live tweet during pay-per-views. I tweeted both at this point and when Luke Harper came out. I said, Luke Harper out of nowhere. And then when Randy got the RKO, I was like, RKO out of fucking nowhere. It was awesome. I was marking out like a motherfucker. I love wrestling. You guys have no idea. But that was Seth gone, and I'm pretty sure I shared the same feeling as a lot of wrestling fans. Were like, oh great, it's just Roman against these two. Well, here it comes. Roman wins, lulz. But no. Roman does not win, lulz. I can't believe I actually just said that in a sentence. Luke Harper was dispatched, and Bray was getting ready to go for Sister Abigail. Roman reversed it, pushed him off, was setting up for a big colossal spear to end it, and you're like, shit, it's gonna be him versus a dispatched Randy Orton. Out of fucking nowhere, again, Randy Orton comes out and takes the spear for Wyatt, pretty much cementing himself as a member of the Wyatt family, and Luke Harper watches this in shock. And, sorry, my brother texted me, about the ending of Survivor Series, and then Bray hits the Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt gets a big fucking win at a Big 4 pay-per-view, making everyone mark the fuck out pretty much and going into complete shock. And Team SmackDown picking up the most important victory of the night, the men's 5-on-5. I swear, this was my favorite night of the match. It had a bunch of great spots. Pretty much like all but one announce table broke. I'm not even kidding. I think the only one that didn't break was to the left of where the normal American commentators like Morrow and stuff would sit. To the left of that, I think I want to say it's the Japanese, but I could be wrong. I know the German, the Spanish, and I think it was either the Portuguese or the Japanese that didn't get busted. But yeah, it was nuts. A lot of amazing spots throughout the entire night for the tables, but the match you guys were all waiting for, the match I was waiting for and didn't think would live up to the hype of, and even fucking be able to go on after that Survivor Series 5-on-5 match, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. I can't do a Paul Heyman. I'm sorry, guys. That was terrible. This match. Okay, so if you guys watched the match 12 fucking years ago at WrestleMania, where it was Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, because I've been marathoning WrestleMania with my uncle for the past few weeks, and we just recently passed this one, so it's fresh in my mind. It was a shit show of a match because they were both leaving, and at the end, obviously Goldberg did win, and then Stone Cold gave him a stunner, which was just perfect. But this match killed that match. It shocked me completely. I was still in shock after the ending of the 5-on-5 match, so I wasn't entirely sure how this one was going to end. But I love the ending of this. So if you guys have watched my predictions video, I had Goldberg predicted to win. My brother and my uncle both said Lesnar was going to win. No one's going to get a 2-0 fucking victory above Lesnar. Come on, man, you're crazy. He also joins John Cena and The Undertaker to have 2 victories over him at pay-per-views, so I was not very shocked. But I'm not even kidding you guys. Goldberg just dominated this entire match. So Lesnar went to hit a bit of offense. Goldberg reversed this, hit a spear. You could hear Heyman crying. I'm pretty sure Brock Lesnar has a broken rib. I'm not even kidding you guys. Brock Lesnar has a broken fucking rib from this. Goldberg hit a spear. Waited for Lesnar to get back up. Hit another fucking spear. Went into the middle of the ring. Hit a fucking jackhammer. And pinned him and won. It was this is how crazy this match was, you guys. Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, the Conqueror, the man who broke Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania, got in no offense this entire match. This entire, like, I don't even think this past 10 minutes of a match. I think it was like a 5-minute long match. Maybe less, probably less than that. It was probably like 2 minutes long. It was that short of a match. And it was just nuts, the fact that Goldberg won again. I was like, fuck yeah, bitch. I called it. I called Goldberg kicking his ass again. And I just love the fact that I was right. And it was an amazing way to send Goldberg off, if you guys ask me. Whether or not he's going to have another match, I don't know. But if he does, fuck, he's on one hell of a streak. He's on one hell of a high right now, beating Brock Lesnar. But that is it for the Survivor Series review, reactions type thing, you guys. Make sure I didn't miss any more notes. I'm all good. I will see you guys at the next pay-per-view. Stay golden. Peace.